Morning folks, thought I would give you another update on the Spark build. Playing in the Turmoil race, currently level 86, not really very fast. Thought I'd give you an update as to how the gear's been going, the progression. My Atlas right now is 23. The main issue with me, I feel like I could have raced quite fast. I just have 0 maps. The reason is I've struggled to kill bosses, and I just generally have been very lazy and haven't really done any sort of Atlas setup. It's my first time racing, and it's the first time I guess doing this, and then as I get into it I sort of realise I'd be quite good at running race course or something, but I just haven't set up my Atlas correctly. I haven't done any shape strats or just strats in general to drop any good maps. Right now I've actually got really expensive gear, surprisingly, for how little I've played or how sort of it's gone. I'll sort of run you through the gear. I ended up with a Doriani's Catalyst because I bought this, it dropped. Just happened to look up, I thought, I wonder what would be a better weapon than a Brightbeak, and it was 65C. The reason I had 65 Chaos was off a Xana mission. I got a Ngamihu's, I believe it's called, the Flame Axe, which I believed was 2C, because for every league it's been 2 Chaos, and then I looked at it and it was 40 Chaos. So I pulled my currency together and I bought a Doriani's, which had 99% increased elemental. This is going for about 90 to 100 Chaos now. So that's like a 50 Chaos profit. This Berrick's Grip Ring I purchased for 19 Chaos. I just looked before, this is 65 Chaos right now. My Bisco's dropped out of the lab, and it was worth 45 Chaos when it dropped, and I thought I probably should sell it and buy some gear. I kept it. It's now worth 150, 200C, 100C, really depends, but that's about 100 Chaos. Rat's Nest isn't really worth much. I bought it for like a 2C. Got some gloves, could have another resist on, or you know, something useful on there, but I haven't got any masters. Belts, just life resists, found it. This are just some boots that have got life resists because I don't need move speed. And my shield, crit chance for spells, a bit of life, nothing else on it. My passive tree is very much like GGZII's or any sort of Blade Vortex Inquisitor. I'm very tempted to go and switch to Blade Vortex Inquisitor, as we've pretty much got the same tree. I'd just get rid of these points here. Take out of this lightning damage node. I'd probably get some AoE, wherever the AoE node is here, Amplify. And I'd probably get some skill duration nodes. And I'm very tempted to go Blade Vortex Inquisitor, as I believe it's much better than Spark. I'll show you how the build is feeling right now. It's actually feeling so much better. Now, obviously, I've got really good gear. However, if I had this much money, think about this, 100 Chaos, this is like 250, 300 Chaos. I've probably got 350 Chaos on my character. Like, if I had a proper meta build, and I'd actually gone for it, I could have crushed all maps. Now, what you're looking at right now is it's kind of average in its performance. However, it's so much better than it last was, so I thought I'd show you. We've got a few things set up. We've got a little Valspark, a 3-link Valspark. It doesn't really do much, but you can see it's just free damage. I just press R, it gives me a tiny bit of damage. But what's happening is I'm not killing any bosses, but you can see, you know, I've got Abiscos on. I've got a bit of sort of leech. I also bought a Vinctors. The Vinctors cost me 20... No, the Vinctors cost me 30 Chaos. I believe it's a little bit more than that now. Maybe it's gone down, I haven't checked. So I've probably got like 300, 350 Chaos on me. So yeah, if I'd have rolled like I don't really know, like a Sunder style build. Could have had a 6-link, I could be crushing map bosses. However, what's sort of going on right now is I'm getting about 90 mil an hour if I sit in like a canyon map, but I can't really sit in them because I just don't have the actual the Atlas set up correctly. However, you can see now it's performing a lot better than it was. I actually don't want to be in here because that is a twinned canyon boss and that will kill me. So I've been ignoring bosses, especially like a twinned canyon or something. That's crazy for this build. But you can see like Valspark, Spark with just a tiny Valspark setup. It's not actually that bad. yes, it is sort of pretty damn good gear for how it's going. But I mean, I just got lucky. It's not really like I basically set out to get to level 35 for my free box. And I wasn't planning on playing the league. However, I've been really enjoying the league, so I stuck with it. And just the amount of stuff that's in maps, exiles, triple breaches, you know, breach on top of a breach, everything, a ghosted box, or whatever. There's all kinds of stuff happening right now. You just get so much like currency dropping and so many things dropping that I've just ended up with good gear. So I was thinking about speccing into Blade Vortex, but I don't know really. I'd like to sort of get to 90 playing Spark just as a personal little goal, but I'm not sure how achievable it is. I need to start doing my Atlas, and I can't really kill the bosses. So what I'm thinking is, because I'm pretty sure I could just legit just put Blade Vortex in and do more damage. I could then buy a Tabula if I farm enough currency, and I could run a 6-link, because I'm wearing 2 unique rings, and it's made capping, resist, and overall gearing quite hard. I'm sure anyone that's played a crit build knows that for your crit to be good, you need that one really good piece where it carries all the others. So you can have like one crit ring or one, you know, you've got a load of crit in your dagger or something, but to get crit, resist, life, it becomes expensive, which is just not reasonable for a race. So it's just becoming difficult to actually sort of cap myself. So if I was to drop these like two mandatory uniques, it would free up a lot of options, and I'd be tempted to try Blade Vortex Inquisitor out, just because I've never played it, and I always like to experiment whilst I'm playing this game. That's like the fun for me. So I'm in a race. I know I should be like racing, but I think I'm probably going to respec this into a Blade Vortex Inquisitor and see how that goes. The clear speed won't be as good, I believe, as Spark, but I'd probably progress a lot faster because I'd be able to set my Atlas up due to the sort of nature of it, right? I might kill maps a bit slower, but I'd eventually get my Atlas up and then I'd be in higher tier maps. So right now, yeah, I can blast a tier 6 race course and ignore the boss, and you get 100 mil. It's not bad. And you can see how it's performing now. So I don't think Spark's dead. It's just not good. You can always play it. Apparently I've got a card worth 4 chaos. The Trial, I believe that's a tier 15 map. I didn't realise I had that. So, you know, just thought I'd give you another update. How the sort of build's been progressing. My final update will probably be when I'm level 90, hopefully. And when I've sort of tried out Blade Vortex, and I'll sort of give you an update as to how it's feeling compared to Spark. I haven't seen anybody else playing Spark. That's always like an indication that your build sucks ass if no one else is doing it. So, you know. That's us zipping around. Thought I'd just give you an update. Catch you guys later. Hopefully you're enjoying the content, the League of Legends stuff, the stream. Cheers for the support. Peace out.